Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Uh, in this moment, I am Reza Muhamad Zaenal and my friend Yusritawati and my friend Casnan. I will present my article and my friend a little article effect of Pogil learning model on the ability of mathematics problem reviewed from the early mathematics ability of student in junior high school, Jakarta North. Okay. Introduction. Uh, Mathematics has a very important role and function in life. Mathematics important in life. Mathematics achievement of Indonesian student as a whole is still not satisfactory. The result of the times and visa studies needs to be developed optimally is the ability to think at a high level in mathematics. Now, as high order mathematical thinking HOTS. And then, mathematics is very low for student in Indonesia. And many factors low mathematics in student, but uh, learning model is factor important for studies mathematics. And the process oriented guided inquiry learning, Pogil learning, in Pogil is predicted to be able to develop student understanding. Okay, mathematics very important, and learning is solution. Pogil is solution for up mathematics and high order thinking and problem based learning, pemecahan masalah in Indonesia. Okay. Problem formation in article. The first is there I difference in problem solving ability between student who takes mathematics learning in the Pogil learning model and student who take conventional learning. In problem 1. Problem 2. Is there an interactive relationship between the learning model and the student initial mathematics ability to the student problem solving abilities? And problem 3. In the group of students who have high initial mathematics ability, are there differences in the problem solving abilities of students who take mathematics learning in the Pogil learning in the Pogil learning model and students who takes conventional learning? In the group of students who have low initial mathematics ability, is there a difference in the problem solving ability of students who take mathematics learning in the Pogil learning model and students who take conventional learning? In this is problem formation in this article. Okay, research method. Next, research method. Uh, Research method is quantitative research. Method used in the research is quasi-experimental. And the sign of this research. This is the sign of the research. Okay, two class for the experiment. One class experiment class. Treatment Pogil. Pogil learning model, and final test untuk experiment class, and then control class for the control in class experiment. No treatment, no treatment Pogil, and then conventional and final test. Okay, the change-nya high, low, uh, high, low for the experiment and conventional learning model, Pogil and conventional. Okay, next. Uh, the population, population. All students of SMVN Junior High School accredited A in North Jakarta. The research sampling technique sampling research, cluster random sampling, and analysis data technique analysis data, so data analysis techniques use ANOVA analysis, and then the test continue. Okay, result and discussion for result in analysis. First, the test result of study mathematical problem solving learning, problem solving for mathematics ability, where give the Pogil learning treatment is many is a sample of 40 students, or send a minimum score of 80, maximum score of 62, an average score of 40, 57, and standard deviation 20. The test result of student mathematics problem solving ability, where give conventional learning treatment, where 40 students with minimum score, maximum score, and average score of, and standard deviation score. Okay. To question for problem formation in for problem first, different in increased problem solving ability based on the learning models. Table in the table, in this table for 1, and the result of take on 2, satu in Indonesia, 1 high 1, and table the table, and then reject. The result of data analysis seen hypothesis testing show that there was a significant difference in the increase in problem solving ability in terms of the initial mathematical ability of students were treated with the Pogil learning. With the Pogil learning model, with students were treated with conventional learning. Okay. The interaction between learning model and early mathematical ability to mathematical problem solving in problem format 2. This is interaction, the figure interaction, Pogil problems model, learning model, and the early mathematical ability. remodel and early mathematics method together have a significant effect to student mathematical problem solving ability. And problem 3, for problem 3, question for problem 3, problem solving ability based on learning model in group of students with high initial mathematics ability. Sample and then significant to tell 0 that the count for high 2 and the table, then Hanol is rejected. This means that there are differences the mathematical problem solving ability of students who are giving Pogil treatment with students who are giving conventional treatment in group who have high initial mathematical ability. And then for problem formula 4, for problem formula 4, problem solving ability based on learning in group of students with low initial mathematical ability. In tabel ini 0 no 0 ini 3 to 7. The test result operation Ticon 0 and negative the table negative 2 because the result is the reject criteria Hanol is Ticon long the table and get Ticon high the table. Then Hanol is accept. Likewise, insignificant value 0 and the level alpha 0 5 because the significant value is more than the alpha significant level, then Hanol is achieved. That means that there is no difference in the mathematical problem solving ability of students who are giving Vogel treatment with students who are giving conventional treatment in group with low initial mathematical ability. The conclusion, the Vogel learning models has a positive influence in informing students' ability to manage mathematical problems. This can be seen from the ability to solve mathematical problems taught using the Vogel learning model higher than students who use conventional learning model. And conclusion 3, true, the learning model and the initial mathematical ability together have the influence on the ability of mathematical problem. This shows that the interaction between the learning model and the initial mathematical ability to the problem ability. The Vogel learning model has a positive influence on the ability of math problem in group in students who have high IQ. This can be seen from the result of the ability to handle problem of students who have high IQ mathematical ability for CAM who are taught with Pogil learning which is higher than students who are taught with conventional learning. In the group of students who have low initial mathematical ability, there is no significant difference in problem management ability between student learning with Pogil and conventional. Okay, this is conclusion and present. I I I'm a conclusion for us and thank you for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.